Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm not starting this video as I normally would. Well, the reason why I'm making this video is not because of hauls. In fact, this is just a pretty much kind of an apology video, to be honest. Well, all I've done for pretty much the past half a year, nearly a year, is just update videos. These guys. Hauls. News. Nothing actually content. Sure, other channels are able to do that. They are pretty much just channels specifically for toys, games, and stuff like that. Tales of Taylor. He does haul updates, but here's the thing. He actually goes out and finds them. He records himself finding them. Yeah, I can't do anything like that. This is the UK. There are some really stupid laws. With dumpster diving, or as it's called, skip tipping here, because, well, we don't actually have dumpsters, we have skips, so it's skip tipping. There's some peculiar laws. It is both illegal and legal. It really does depend, because there's no actual set guidelines. In order for it to be illegal, it has to be behind a gate on private property. But most skips and bins are not on private property or behind the gate, so therefore it's not really easy to tell whether it's easy pickings or not. And even then, this country, people don't really throw stuff out much. Yeah, when it comes to video game stuff or toys, shops don't throw it out. They tend to destroy, meaning fully destroy, or put it into storage for 2-3 years and never bring it out again until it is time for complete clearance or closing down. So yeah, that's pretty much what kind of happens. Sure, you can find 1 or 2 things on a discount, but it's barely anything. It really is. Yeah, I have all these. I have all my figures, my toys, my Hot Wheels cars. I've got all that up there as well. Literally. I've got others. I got my second Cybertron Optimus Prime, my second Giant Robot Monkey, because my first one's up there. I got my Mecha, my G12. I've even got my dragon statues, and yes, that is a whole bunch of Coke cans with black pen on them. I was going to use them for a shooting range for a Nerf blaster I've been building, but I haven't even touched that for a year. The blaster in question is in a box down there, and part of it is over there on my table right round here, but on the far side. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I could do, but literally I don't have room. I know some of you are simply just saying, well, why don't you just go to another room or get a bigger room? Problem. This is my grandparents' house, and there is no other room. I have to sit in my grandparents' living room just to get connection to the internet, because in here, in this room, Most of the time, if I am lucky, I will get 1 to 2 bars of internet connection. 1 to 2. That is if I am lucky. On this thing alone, I get 1 bar if I am lucky, just so I can check in to Pokemon Shuffle to get the extra 500 coins a day. That's how bad it is here. We have BT. Yeah. Those of you in the US, you may have heard me talk about BT quite a bit of time. In the UK, BT are pretty much up there with TalkTalk, Virgin Media, and Sky. They're the big brand names when it comes to phone line, TV, and internet. Sky covers TV and internet. BT covers all 3, even though horribly on 2 of them. BT was primarily a phone company, but they branched out into TV and internet, and that is not a good thing, because they really don't know what they're doing, really. They really don't know what they're doing. TalkTalk, they mainly cover internet and phone. Virgin, they do all 3 and not too badly, but their service is not available over here. Best we can do is either Sky or BT. BT is the cheapest option. We have BT Infinity, so basically, no matter what, we are on a fixed rate, so video uploads, downloads, gaming, stuff like that, it does not affect the price that we pay. We pay roughly about, I think, 30 a year? I don't know. I think it's £6 a month. I really don't know. When it comes to BT, I just don't give a damn. I hate that company so much. It doesn't help that BT are the company that are sorting out the fibre optic lines. In other words, they are going slow on purpose. Literally, I checked the BT OpenReach fibre optic map. I typed in my postcode and my town. It comes up with pending review or under review. Ugh. It basically means whether or not we will get fibre optic, because Landrindod may not be good for upgrading. Ugh. Even though, literally just down the road, they were doing work on the fibre optic lines, because I was seeing them at work. They've pretty much finished work here at the moment. They've already paved everything over. But yeah, I could see the fibre optic lines. They were doing work on them. But that in of itself doesn't mean squat. Knowing BT, they could just say, no, they've done that before. They have. Yeah. I'm pretty much just saying sorry, because I can't really do anything. Pretty much the only content I can create right now is this. Just me talking into a camera about toys. That is all I can do. Literally, that is it. Here's the thing. There was a plan that we had that would change the room next to the kitchen into a new bedroom for me. Unfortunately, we can't do that, because this is my grandparents' house, and they won't let us. Even though my granddad has said it would be nice if we could have a bigger room, but we're not allowed to do anything. Literally, we're not allowed to do anything. This is pretty much what I have to work with. This is my bed. It is very small. To be honest, it really is. It's pretty much from there to here. That's my anime. Literally, that is the bulk of my anime collection, other than Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Transformers. By here, that's where my laptop used to be. That was my work desk. It's pretty much just a chipboard door on the frame. There's my DVDs I need to watch. Some of them are actually still in the plastic wrap. I'm not the best at opening things. I like keeping things sealed. Yeah. I'm pathetic, I know. But yeah. By here, this is literally all of this by here. This is literally just trying to find everything a place, because at the moment, this is at the stage where nothing will fall down. And this isn't even all my stuff. Some of my stuff is still upstairs. Some of my Transformers, my Hot Wheels. And don't say try putting stuff under the bed. Yeah. Under the bed, it's already chocked full. The toy chest is under there, which is full of boxes, an RC car. Speaking of that, that is a Track Attack under there from New Bright. Actually, it's a rather good toy. You can use I think lipos on it. I think that's the type of battery in it. I'm not sure, but it has a connector for it. I've got all my trading cards under there, my Pokemon cards. Got all my Lego under there. I've got some board games under there. I got half my clothes under there. All my videos, literally all my Transformers. Yeah, all my Transformers videos and DVDs under the bed in a box. Pretty much my entire watching library is down there. TV, right there. Yeah, that's my TV right there. With my two mannequin heads, a welding helmet, and my rider helmet, which I need to fix. But yeah, that's my TV. It is a built-in VHS, so I can watch videotapes. A lot of you of the younger generations will probably be wondering what the fuck is a VHS tape. Well, if you are not in the know, then a VHS tape is pretty much what came before DVD. Give me a moment and I will be able to show you. Kind of have to be careful here because stuff is prone to avalanche. Yeah, nothing falls down. We have avalanches, which is even worse. This is pretty much a VHS tape. Well, the case to one, that is. This is the Transformers Special Collector's Edition, which is pretty much just the Transformers G1 movie, but it comes with English dub of the first episode of Headmasters from Japan, which is a completely different continuity to G1, because in that episode they actually meet Six Shot for the first time, even though we see Six Shot towards the end of the actual G1 series. But yeah, this is a VHS. This is a videotape. This is pretty much what a DVD was. Now, here's the thing. DVDs, they degrade. They decay over time. The government found that out because they were planning on transferring all their data onto CD. No, not the best idea. Videotapes, on the other hand, the film does not degrade. It, in fact, gets a little bit stronger. That's the weird thing. It does not decay. The only thing is, you have to be very careful because you could end up breaking the tape. So, yeah, you could end up getting it crumpled. I've had quite a few videotapes doing that, which is why this one I really don't want to be playing, because, yeah. That's pretty much it. This is a VHS tape. My table is literally down there. You may remember my room fix-up video, that metal table. Yeah. Such did it twice. Literally 2 times I would sit at it. I did 2 videos there. Well, I think 3. Abereno, White Tiger, and Magic King. Was that on the red table? I don't know. But I've only ever sat at that table a few times. I don't even have a chair there anymore because it broke. Here's the thing. This room, it's not meant to be a bedroom. It used to be an office. Yeah, they used to sit a computer in here. But then this became my sister's room when she grew up, because me and my sister used to share upstairs bedroom. This used to be my sister's room. Her bed was across from there to here. So, yeah, the little gap right there from that shelf, that's pretty much where the bed was, and it was rather thin. But it was rather tall because that's where the drinks would go when you went to sleep. Yeah, then that one had to be torn down because it was falling apart. That's where the chipboard door came from, which I'm using as a desk. That's where that came from. And then we got this metal frame bed for me, because my sister then went upstairs because apparently she had more stuff. Now all that's in there is a huge clothes pile. Yeah, it's a running joke in our family. I managed to keep my room clean, even though this is a tiny ass space, but my sister has the bigger room and she doesn't keep it tidy. In fact, we had to slightly rearrange it at some point, well, at one point earlier this year, because things were going haywire. I would like to do a video about some of the toys I have. I'd like to do a toy review of my rider belts, because, well, that's why I got them, so I could review them. Sure, the Deca Driver has seen better days. I do need to actually get a better one, so the super best version, not the complete selection. I don't have 200 quid spare for that, and plus my dad's annoyed that I spent 70 quid on the O's Driver and medals, even though if I were to spend the price for the normal lot of them, I'd be spending 130 quid before shipping costs. Yeah, little backstory. Yeah, the original version of the O's Driver, that's 80 quid. Only comes with 4 medals. Then you have to buy the medal packs, which are all 14 quid each. All of that amounts to 130 quid before shipping costs, because shipping on the belt, roughly about 10-20 quid. Medal packs, it's roughly a tenner. So again, it's over 130 quid. Spending 70 quid for the whole lot with free shipping. Yeah, to be honest, that's a much, much better price. I can see why they did it, but they really should have at least given you 2 medal combos. Like, add in Gabrakirba. It already had 2 of the medals, so you could have just added in the 3rd medal. Yeah, then you would have had the first 2 combos. Tato Ba and Gabrakirba, because as far as I know of, the 2nd combo used was Gabrakirba, because they already had Kamakiri. All they needed was Kawagata. So, yeah, essentially they could have just added that. Even though with the Metajalaba, you got a Kawagata Cell Medal, which was Kawaza Kin. I don't understand the whole kin thing. Because I don't even actually know if you can form a combo with the Cell Medals. I really don't, because I don't have any. It'd be funny if you could. That would be really funny. Just put in Taka, Tora, Bata, Kin. That actually would be funny, and see if it actually has a combo. That would be funny. I'll have to ask TJ Omega about that, because he has some of the Cell Medals. But that would be kind of funny. At the moment, I really can't do anything. This camera? Yeah, you can see this camera is not good quality. It really is not. I know the old saying is high quality equipment does not equal high quality content, but for what I plan on doing, I need something that can at least zoom in while it's recording, because this camera, you have to zoom before recording. And to be honest, it's a real pain when you're trying to catch a moment and you have to zoom in before actually recording. It's a real pain, because it really is. Because you can cause people to wait, make them a little bit annoyed, stuff like that. And you could even miss what was going on just from simply trying to zoom in and focus. It's not good. This thing doesn't even have autofocus. In fact, it doesn't even have focus at all. Literally, what you're seeing right now is it. Literally, this is it. Yeah, literally, that's it. That's it. Literally, this is the best it will go for focusing. And plus, you may be seeing that color has turned to grayish. And you may notice that there's a microphone issue, because voice has changed pitch a little bit. Yeah, this is not a good camera. It really isn't, but I can't get another one. Here's the thing, this is the only camera I have that works with this recording software. I use ArcSoft Media Impression. That's what I actually use to record my videos. I don't think I'm actually able to upload an hour-long video. If I were to record an hour-long video from just the camera, I'd be waiting nearly 3 days for it to upload. Non-stop, and there is no pause button. There really isn't. That's a lot of time. So recording it through this compresses the video while it records. But this is the only camera that works with it. If my Fujifilm was able to work with this, then that would be brilliant. I don't know, I really don't. Because my Fujifilm doesn't even have a battery door, so I can't test it. And I really want to use my Fujifilm to go to auto assembly. Speaking of which, I don't even know if I'm actually going to be able to record, because I don't have high capacity memory cards. If there was a device I could get that I could simply just plug into the camera and it would record all the footage to the device rather than putting it onto a memory card, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. An external memory device. That would be nice, because then I could just keep getting stuff for that and be able to continue recording. That would be nice. Sure, it'd be a bit bulky, but I'd be able to record longer videos. That would be nice. That would be really nice. But I don't know if a device like that actually exists. Sure, I could take my laptop, but my dad will not let me. He just won't. I know it's the risk of it getting damaged, but this thing's already damaged. It was damaged the day I got it. So, yeah. I know it's all just precaution, but still, sometimes you have to take risks. At the moment, I really don't see myself doing anything I want to do. Toy reviews, gameplay videos, film reviews, book reviews, even animations. I don't see myself doing any of that. Not until we either get me a bigger room or move. I don't see anything happening in the future. I really don't. Because I really would like to do some toy reviews. I really would. I would love to do a film review. I would love to do a book review. I would love to simply just play a game and let you guys watch it and criticize me for goofing up. I would love to be able to show you what I can do, but I can't show you anything because I don't have the space or equipment. I don't even have a capture card, so there's no way of me being able to record my Xbox. Speaking of which, that's still in box since Christmas. Yes, for almost half a year it has been in a box. It's not even been taken out. I've only looked at it. That's it. Half the stuff on the shelf, it's been in box for 2 years. I've not touched it. Him, not touched. Him, not touched. Those guys, not touched. That, definitely not touching that. Plastic quality on that is horrible. Him, not been out for a year, 2 years. The Hot Wheels cards, they've never been out, they're still sealed. My Mystic Force Megazord up there in box, that's not been out for 2 years. All the stuff you see that is still in package, and there's stuff behind there and by here. It's not been touched because I've not been able to. I'd like to do videos for them. I really would. I'd like to do a toy review of Transformers Animated Grimlock. I really would. Because this guy is an awesome toy. Sure, he's got a little bit of an articulation problem of not having a bicep rotation, but he makes up for that. He really does, because seriously, look at the range on his shoulders. That's actually quite impressive for an anime toy. And for the year it comes from, that's actually quite impressive. But yeah, I would like to do a video on this guy, but I can't. It's not like I don't have toys to review. I have stuff to do videos on. I just don't have anywhere to do them. And plus, this camera, here's an abomination I built. Look, this guy, yeah, you can already see everything is blurry. Yeah, once anything gets close to this camera, even from a far distance, and zoom in, it goes blur. There is no way of fixing that. There's no autofocus. There isn't even a focus at all on this camera. I've looked through the instructions. In fact, the instructions don't tell me anything. Traveler cameras are just this bad. It's an Aldi product. Their stuff is never good. But yeah, due to this, I can't show you detail, and a lot of my toys, they sort of require something that can show detail, because this guy's head sculpt, yeah, you can't see it, you really can't. It just completely blurs. There's no way for me to show you what this guy looks like due to this camera. Sure, from a distance you can sort of see, but it's not good. It really isn't. And I can't do anything about it. I really can't. I've been talking about doing reviews for nearly 3 years. In fact, since 2011, I've been talking about doing reviews. 2011, I've been talking about doing this stuff. And I'm not able to. Sure, you can go back through all my videos and go to the first video, and it will only show 212 or 213, but this in fact is actually my second channel. This was basically just my vlog channel. My first channel, that was going to be my toy review channel, until it was overrun with trolls and assholes from my town. So I had to just leave it. All the videos are literally still there, I believe. Unless I've deleted them fully. I don't know. But this was supposed to be just my second channel, so I could do basic videos. But now this has become my main channel, because them. I actually did have some toy reviews up there. They were shit due to this. But it was something, but I had to shut it all down because of trolls. A bunch of assholes from my local town who just like to piss me off. I wish I could actually just do something to entertain you guys. I really would, because I don't even know if any of you actually even watch my videos, because sure, there's a view count, but that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. I have asked so many times for you to at least comment or thumbs up. Tell me that you actually watch these. And barely anyone does. Half the time I really do lose the drive to do anything. And this is one of the moments where I really just can't. I know it's kind of depressing seeing me act like this rather than my normal cheery asshole-like self, but this is actually how I am most of the time. I'm a downer. It's pretty much the way it is. It's my job. I'm a downer so others can be happy. That's my motto. I take the brunt of it so people work together. It's also why I'm not good at working in groups, because I rather work on my own, because if I work on my own, then there's a chance of others failing. I don't like dragging people down. Sure, you can say, oh, he's just an attention seeker. To be honest, I don't give a shit. I really don't. You can say what you like, but I'm just me. It's pretty much the way it is. I'm always gonna be me. I'm just gonna be that silly Welsh kid that collects a whole bunch of toys, complains that he can't do much, talks about random stuff that pretty much no one who actually watches these videos will understand, and stuff like that. That's pretty much the person I'm going to be. I'm just going to be that guy. And I don't have any way of changing that, I really don't. I've got so many things I would love to be able to do, but I just can't. I really can't. I don't have room. I don't have the equipment. And it's not like I can do anything in the short term. Sure, in the long run, I will have a bigger room someday. But the problem is, someday. That's it. I don't know when. I do need a bigger room, because that way I could at least do something. I could at least... I'd at least be able to do a video for this. For this, I'd at least be able to do a video for it if I had a bigger room, because that way I could just set this camera up on my large tripod and have this around my waist or on a ride bucket. Bad TG Omega reference right there. And just record me saying my thoughts, showing you what it does and stuff like that. If I had a bigger room, I'd be able to do at least that, because I've got the Mega Blade, I've got... well, I've got this, which you've seen once before. I showed you that. That's barely anything. That really is barely anything. I have Bakugan. Yes, I actually have Bakugan. I've got about 30 Bakugan Bakuballs. Some of them are in my base stadium at the moment, and some of them are in a container. Others are in a wooden box. I just don't have room. I've got a load of Nerf guns around here. Literally. I got a whole load of these things. I got 2 Jolts. I got 2 Ravens. I got 2 Mavericks. 2 Dish Shooters. I've got a Lumatron. I've got a Recon. I got 2, 3 Night Finders. I've got a lot of blasters. I've got about 20 also. Not all of them are Nerf, but they are dart blasters, and I would like to at least show them off. I'd like to at least show you guys what I have. I'd at least like to show you that. Yeah, I know I failed that just then. I would love to do a drawing video. Heck, I would love to do that. Just show you my drawing process, but no, I can't do that. Because it doesn't show detail. It barely shows DX, so yeah. And don't say screen capture. I've not even touched BB Flashback for about a year. I've forgotten how to use it, and I don't even think I would be able to use it on this computer at the moment, because It's on its last legs, it's got too much on it, so I can't really install anything or make files. Sure, I can work on 3D models, but that's it. Sure, some of you can simply just say, well, why don't you use Patreon or Crowdfunder? There's actually a very, very good reason why I can't do that. Bank account. I don't have one. Some of you are pretty much just in shock at that. Yeah, I've mentioned this quite a few times, but I'm just going to completely openly say this. I do not, I repeat, I do not have a bank account whatsoever. I've not had a bank account since I was 4 years old. And the bank that has that one listed will not give us access because we don't have the code for it, and most likely they deleted that account because it's been inactive, even though a bank has no right to actually close down an account that is meant for a child, because it's one of those accounts that was set up for a child so they could use the money when they're 18. Yeah, I'm 18. So they don't really have any right to shut it down. Last time we checked, when I was 4, there was 30 quid in there. And knowing this country, there's 2 quid in there. That's what I bet. Because I really don't know. There's no way of me being able to prove who I am, because I don't have identification. All I have that has my name on it is student card, library card, bus pass. That's it. And a birth certificate. But those don't class as ID. Oh no. The ultimate form of identification to prove you exist does not count as identification. Yeah, birth certificates don't count. Even though they pretty much say whether or not you actually exist. Kinda stinking there. That's pretty much just the way it is. The only things that count as identification in this country are driver's license, adoption certificate. Yeah, adoption. Seriously. Wedding certificate or divorce certificate. Heck, even a driver's license. Literally, that's it. Driver's license, wedding, divorce, adoption, or passport. That's it. Those are the only things that actually count. And it's actually rather insulting because, for one, we've been going at a passport for nearly 2 years, and every time they just screw us over. So, yeah. Provisional driver's license, we're still waiting on that one. Adoption certificate? To be honest, I have absolutely no idea whether I'm adopted or not. Yeah, I really don't know, because I'm nothing like my dad, nothing like my mum. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't. Wedding and divorce? I'm 18, so no. Actually, no. Why the fuck would I have something like that? That's just stupid. But yeah, I can't do anything. And plus, even if I did have a bank account, I would not use Patreon or Crowdfunder. Because, to be honest, Patreon? Just, no. No, I'm not a sellout. I know for some people it's the only option they have, but for most people who use it, they just want money. For me, if I wanted money, I'd at least like to, I don't know, earn it. Which is why I would rather use Kickstarter to actually start a product or service. Because I've actually got a few toy ideas that I'd like to do for third-party market. Like base articulation frames for Gundam models. small toys for kids, stuff like that, add-on kits, stuff like that. I'd like to do that, I really would, but I can't, because I don't really have the equipment for that. That sort of thing, you need a 3D printer, resin casting equipment, and bank account, which I don't have. So I really can't do that, I really can't. I'd like to, but I can't. So, yeah. There's so many things I would love to be able to do. Stuff that I'd like to do to entertain you. But I just can't, so this is me pretty much just apologizing for being an absolute pathetic waste of a living creature. I'm just pathetic, right? It's just pretty much the way it is. I know normally in my other videos I'm bright, cheery, complete dick, always making bad jokes, wisecracking, but it's just me trying to at least give you something to laugh at, because I know that half the people who even look at this video will pretty much be bored out of their skull just looking at all this. Sure, for some people it is intriguing because bright, colourful, some things that they can recognise, like picking it out, but for most people it's just a bore. It's nothing relevant. I'd like to do things to at least entertain you guys, I really would. Film reviews, yeah, that would be fun. Book reviews, I have books, I can easily review them. Literally, I could. I've got the Aragon series, we've got the Lord of the Rings. I've got a whole lot of manga I could give my thoughts on. I've got anime. Got films on here that I can give my thoughts on, but I can't because I don't have anywhere to do them. Sure, for film reviews, book reviews, stuff like that, you can just say, oh, you don't need room to do those, all you do is just record yourself talking about them. Just do what the Nostalgia Critic does. Here's the thing, if I were to do what the Cricket does, I would need, let's see here, I would need a rather large budget because he actually does quite a lot of work behind the videos. Sure, some of them are only 5 minutes, but he puts 2 weeks of work into it. So yeah. He watches the videos, he watched the films or series countless number of times, writes down the notes, stuff like that. Which I can do, but all the other stuff, he puts a great amount of time into editing. He gets people to come in and voice act on it, animate, and stuff like that. I would only be able to do part of that. I could do 3D animation because I got MMD on here, but I would not be able to integrate that into real life footage. I would not be able to rotoscope. I wouldn't be able to do that. Voice acting, yeah, you've heard me doing some really strange voices, like this one, or this one, or even this one. This one I'm actually quite fond of because it can sound rather strange, even though it sounds like the generic vampire. Even though I don't often do it. They sound a lot better in person due to microphone quality. When I can actually find my real microphone, I might actually just do a voice test, just for the fun of it, but I can't. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but I can't. Yeah, I'm literally just a apologizing here, because I just can't. I just can't do anything. I'm pathetic. I'm just a waste. It's pretty much what I am. It's what I will always be. I mean nothing. It's pretty much all I'm gonna be. Nothing. So, I think this video has gone on long enough. If you have any suggestions for what I could do to try and do something to at least give you guys something to be entertained by, please do, because I can't think of anything. Give me suggestions in the comment section if any of you actually watch this. So, yeah. I'm pretty much just gonna end this here because I don't really have anything else to talk on. So, bye guys. Because I'll talk to you all when I have something else to show off or update. So, bye.